Going live, going live. There you go. We are live. I believe we are live. So hello guys. This is obviously one and only Alex.
I probably hear like echo little bit.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I hear my voice and your. I don't know. It's like I think maybe it's you have like
Now it should be better.
okay,
Yeah. I think it's fixed. Yeah.
okay, yeah, now it's cool. Yeah,
So good to be finally back. Like go live, you know.
yeah,
It's been a while.
good times
It's
for
been a
sure.
while. Yeah. So like guys, I will briefly tell you today we will be, as the title says, we're gonna do some brief, not too long video, maybe like half an hour or so. It will be all about Alex's experience on his debut right arm match on East versus West. And you guys can always ask some spicy questions if you want, or some about some future, or what Alex is planning and stuff like this. And basically, this live stream will be only focused about Alex's current shape and East versus West experience. So, yeah.
Oh yeah, I will be happy to answer, especially for the spicy questions and tricky questions. I'll also, if you have some guys asking during this, and I hope you will be enjoying watching if you're watching after. And yeah, it was something special. All of us want to discuss it, like all of us full of emotions after East versus West 12. The event was very special, for sure, one of the best in the history of arm wrestling. And
Oh, yeah.
just to be there to
Of
watching the
course.
matches, the climate was so special and amazing. Yeah, amazing event.
Yeah, Alex, that was not the first time that you were there, but like it was first time on your right arm super match and second time as your match at all. Like first was left hand and this
Yeah.
was the second one. So like I would share Alex's opinion as well. I think I agree with him when he says that this was one of the best events, like the best event, because Alex has been there as a special guest several times, I believe, Alex, right? And
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
have been there since like East versus West a fourth, which was like 2 years ago almost. So like every time we are trying to surpass, when I say we, I mean Alex, I mean Engin, I mean everybody else who is involved, obviously, and makes it possible, and also you guys. Your feedbacks are always appreciated and considered. So yeah, I agree, Alex. I think your debut match at East versus West on right arm was at the biggest event in arm wrestling history. That's what I would say.
Yeah, if I need to tell you, for example, what was the difference between, it was like a peak, the perfection of our messing event. It was a huge venue full of viewers, full of the guys who was excited to be there. They was, so hungry for our messing. The real fans was there. The stage was perfect. Everything was well organized. The level of the athletes there was amazing. Like Engin really put his heart to build something huge, some like to all time, every event he was trying to make it better, better, and better. And this event, hard to imagine that something can be even better than this because when you pull, yeah, you always concentrated on your match and something, but when you watching after, like especially, it was the special day, special match between
Yeah.
Levan and Devon. It was so hype, so like atmosphere was electric, and everyone was screaming. Guys, like when they was going
Non-stop, man.
inside, everyone was screaming like the
And
place
on,
was full of energy, full of power. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
and guys, if you somehow missed the live stream, free behind the streams live stream, which is officially part of the East versus West event that is organized, this live stream is organized by me entirely. I would recommend everybody to like watch at least some parts of that 6.5 hours long live stream, and you will witness what Alex was just saying. Because on pay-per-view, video live stream, official pay-per-view live stream, obviously they have to put some specific sound regulations, like when you hear commentary, you hear referees, sometimes you hear arm wrestlers and stuff. So you don't always hear what's really going on in crowd, you know. And that is the one of the main goal what we wanted to share with you the experience. So yeah, the free live stream that is obviously on East versus West channel shows you excitement, like what's really going on, how crowd is like trying to get on the stage, you know, like this 1,000 people. I believe it was like full. No, it has never been that full. It was
Yeah,
full.
never was so many people there. And like when you go somewhere in the restaurant near to the place, you're just walking in the street and you see that guys like they come to you, shake your hand, make the photo, and they really excited. That's like guys goes for something very, very special. Not something
Lifetime
which
experience, very
can
special.
be every day or like once a month. It's something which you can be in once in like in 10 years. So it's a very special event for us, yeah.
Alex, I will obviously, since you want me to do, and this is what I'm here for, I will obviously look at the chat as well. I appreciate the people and support we are getting. If there are any super chats or questions, I will be reading it for you guys to Alex answer. So one of the questions I just saw was that there is a troll face is the name of the YouTube account saying, Alex, could you please give me a shout out? His name is Troll Face. So yeah.
So what
Alex,
you asking?
he's asking like to give him a shout out, like to acknowledge that he's in the chat, you know. Troll face is his name, yeah.
Okay,
Uh,
okay.
so now there's another question. Deeps is asking, is Alex in Chicago too? So like in Chicago, are you in Chicago? Tell us where you are. Some people think you are in Chicago, some
So,
people think you
okay,
are in
now
Poland.
like immediately after the end of the East versus West, which was amazing, amazing, very special. Uh, you know, when something ends, you you're starting to think about what will be the next. And when I was watching in the first, very near to the stage, watching the final fight, I already thinking, like a kid dreaming that, oh yeah, these two guys are very special. They are the
Some of the
strongest.
kids, you
And
know,
if
is it
you
dream?
dream,
Yeah.
dream big. If you dream, dream big. So I was already thinking how it will be if I will be pull one of them. Yeah. And dreams needs to come true. Yeah. So what's the reality? If you want to be better, you need to practice with the better. And that's why I decide to go to the Canada. Actually, I've been here already 3 times. Beautiful place, beautiful people, beautiful arm wrestlers, nice clubs, and to visit couple of the clubs. And it was amazing time. Have practices, and of course, if you're in Canada, you need to practice with the best arm wrestler here and one of the best in the world, which is Devon No Limits Larat, and it was so nice and cool times with Devon. Thank you, Devon, too much for everything. And first of all, for belief in myself. It means me a lot. And that practice was really funny, really cool, really nice. And actually, I already see it gives me a lot. It gives me a lot. So now I'm in Canada. I'm not far away from Toronto now in this moment, but visited a couple of the places. And the
How long
main
are you?
thing.
Sorry. How long are you staying in Canada so that also people know
So
that maybe.
I'm here like something like 2 weeks. Yeah. So I'm already here like more than 10 days. Yeah. And we have a lot of workouts, a lot of practicing, a lot of visiting some special places, workout with Devon. In like yesterday, we were in the Armed and Dangerous Club, beautiful place. And
So we will get the videos, right? As fans,
for
we
sure. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay,
A
that's
lot of
really
content
good.
is coming.
That's great news. The
Roman
support is
will
coming for
do
you guys.
all the best. He knows how to do it the best, and you will see everything, guys.
Thank you, Alex. Yeah. So this is like a little tease for you guys. Alex is gonna stay for a while there, quite a long time, 2 weeks, like he said, and he for sure gonna manage to give you guys the content that you all like, and I will be the one editing, and I will be also gladly be a part of the this amazing arm wrestling journey that Alex Kurdecha is having right now. So Alex, uh, okay, so that led me to one topic, but before that, I will shortly say There is a super chat for you guy, for you, Alex. Canadian dollar, $2 super chat. Enlarged Pronator is the super chat owner. He's saying one day arm wrestling will be held in a coliseum. Like, yeah, I believe like one day we will reach the scales of like the biggest sports are achieving right now. Like, for instance, UFC or WWE. Like we are in the center and like Coliseum, like everybody, like stadium, big one. Like, yeah, this is the dream, and we are all putting our brick in the building, to be
Yeah,
there.
all together build this. Like now, I believe really beautiful times for arm wrestling. Like never before. I never remember something like what we have now, and it's great that everyone build it together and everyone creates something like this. And we have more and more new people, new arm wrestlers, like guys trying to pull. We have new viewers who enjoy to watch it, the trainings, who enjoyed to watch the events, art fights, and arm wrestling become great. He's more and more popular, and this is really great times for us, for all of us. I believe like everyone, like you said, taking part in this. So it's great that together we created something like this. East of the West now it's like main leader event, and you see now we have really big number of viewers on the YouTube. So people watching, like people watching our message, they interested. The channels growing of everyone. Like a lot of trainings are available. A lot of great athletes become famous. A lot of organizers put everything to make it in a perfect show. So yeah, now it's beautiful times for arm wrestling. Agree.
No. So, Alex, now the condition that you are in fantastic shape, I believe, and everybody believes so as well. We have seen your East versus West match against Georgi Swetkov. Obviously, you will talk a bit about that one as well. The question is like there was one question from Deeps. He's asking about when are you going to be ready for Levan. So this is like a top big questions. So you can answer them right away if you wish, or you can just set up the answer to that question by saying how much you have come from, like how good are you in the shape, what has given this Georgi match to you, because that's a victory, and future plans, and then you can mention as well about Levan.
So first of all, about East versus West, well, it was big and great honor to be there, to be part of the great event. Huge thanks to Engin for organizing it and for uh, to give this possibility to be there, because it's great just to be there, and it's a big responsibility when you have just level of that opponent like Georgie. And I want to say huge respect to Georgie, because he's really humble and he's a real warrior on the table. And what I want to add, because he have some troubles with his leg and he don't postpone the match, he will go and fight. And honestly, every one of us understand that when you have something which takes your attention, maybe will make some troubles for you, you are can be not in the mood and not in the condition which you want to be in the perfect day. So you want to be perfect, and he was there, he was fighting, and you know I need to tell you honestly, when I grabbed his wrist, his hand, it was one of the strongest wrist I ever take by my hand. So if it looks like in that way that I was trying to finish the match fastly, because it was the easiest way. It was the easiest way. I honestly believe that Georgie have very good endurance and one of the best top roll movement and one of the strongest wrist. So that's why like my homework was to work on the wrist and try to finish the match as soon as possible. And also, like, we need to also remember that Georgie has some troubles with his leg, so everything also can have impact on the match. But like without no doubts, he is one of the strongest for sure. Like he already shown by his previous matches. He gives to Devon one of the toughest matches in the last Devon career, like the last times, yeah. And for example, if I need to remember his match with Paizulaev, where Paizulaev was already a guy who was beaten Silaev and Laletin and like flash pin them, and Georgie was able to take the wrist of Paizulaev and won with him. So which sounds and which means a lot. And now, what next? Yeah, I know you guys want to know what will be the next after. Yeah, it's the actually very good question because, yeah, like I said before, if you dream big, and the biggest goal put in front of you because it's even motivates you even better. I believe in myself, and when I put something, when I need to challenge myself and check myself, check my limits, what I can do, this actually really motivates you to go in the full preparation and work really hard and just get the answer for yourself, how good you are, how far you can go. And now after practicing with Devon here, like I see how much work in front of me, because we need to remember that guy number one, which name is Levan Saginashvili, he deserve by every fight, by every round, by every match where he now. He's number one. He's the biggest mountain, and he's the aim for everyone who wants to be the best. If you want to be the best, you need to be the best. And you need to be realistic. You need to be realistic to work so hardly and improve so much to go to pull with Levan. Levan is very, very special guy. He's not just the biggest, he's very smart. He very rounded. He has good mentality of the warrior, mentality of the winner. And he's a very special guy. I believe he really the strongest arm wrestler who ever lived on the earth. And for sure, he's the strongest now. And he's the aim. Yeah, he's the goal. He's the man, who all of us wanna beat, and for sure, I one of these guys. Yeah, he's my goal, and I don't want to go just to pull. I don't want to go just to check how good I am
You want
compared
to
to
go there
Levan.
to actually prove something, I see.
I want to go and give him the toughest match he ever have before, and I want to go and won with him. I want to be so well prepared that when I go to the table to Levan, it's like I already want to go to win, and I need to win before the match inside my brain. So to won by realistic, how much you really need to prepare, and victory loves preparation. So you need to be prepared. So you need to work very hard. You need to be disciplined. Consistency is the key, like we always say. You need to do everything which is needed to your victory. And first of all, you need to have a big heart and believe in yourself and believe in your victory and do everything you need just to be, passionate by the sport, by hard trainings, by hard work. And what I want to say, I'm ready for this. I want to do this, and I'm happy that I can do this today. I'm happy about training hard. I'm happy that I have these goals, the big goals. Maybe somebody tell not realistic goals, but I want to have these goals in my life. It means a lot for me, and I'm really motivated today. Really motivated today, for sure.
Awesome to hear. Alex, there's another super chat from My Dagoras. Is the name Dagoras? You are the best man, Alex. That's the super chat for you. Much appreciated.
Thank you. Really appreciate it. Yeah. I'm really appreciated if I can also motivate somebody or give some good advice, or like my fights can be interesting for you guys. I really love this feedback because that somebody also wants to do something in the same way like you do, and it makes you even more happy.
Yeah. Nice. So, Alex, there are multiple questions. We all enjoy to listen to you, and so guys, I will tell you that many questions may be missed because we have limited time to be with you today. But for sure, I will manage to tell Alex in time and behind the scenes, and he will be aware of those questions. And as soon as he gets the chance, he will answer that. So one of the questions. So for Levan, we are understood the question. So question is answered. And there's also another question. Your opinion, Alex, about Hermes versus Denis. So that match, you can just give a prediction, or you can just do whatever you feel to say.
Oh
And
yeah, I want to say this match is very cool. My predictions that I put Hermes like in favorite because I believe he will won the start. He have all the chances for that, and if he will be doing smart, and he is a smart guy, he will be trying to do everything for hand control. And we have in today's situation the little advice from the Devon. Like Devon show how you can deal with Denis. So if you cannot pin him, you just take his hand and start to work to make him pump it. So you need maybe 5, 10, or 20 or 30 reps. But if you go tight with shoulder and you go and try to pump at him, it can be the key. But for sure, Dennis know it. Yeah, he understand it, and probably in this training camps and this preparation, maybe he was trying to change something, and it will be the answer in during the King of the Table event. We will see. But I think it will be a very interesting match. Yeah, I don't believe that some of them French spin each other like 6 rounds or how much rounds they have. I think it will be tough fight, and I think Hermes is a slight favorite in this match. He has a little bit more options to take the hand control and after that use it. So I put Hermes like in favorite.
there's also one question. It's like it's not a question actually. The Vesdi is the name. He's asking you, asking me to ask you actually to say Polska Gurum in Poland. So he just wanted.
Maybe not read it because I think it's like road words. So don't read it.
Really, I didn't know.
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
Sometimes we do funny things in the events, but kids can watch it us, so we will not read some
there you
bad
go.
words.
Yeah. So, but it's fun. It's fun. It's part of the
Yeah.
this fun live stream as well. So, Alex, who would you like to pull like next opponent? We already know your goal. We know where are you striving for, and just if there is somebody already planned, obviously don't share it because
So we
nobody
need
knows it.
to come back to statistics in this question. Yeah. For now, we're in the process of setting the match.
Okay.
I'm now in the rankings in the right hand, number 6. In front of me, I have Gennady Kukinia. Yeah. I have Jerry. I have Hermes.
Mhm.
I have Devon, and after that Levan. Yeah. So we have a couple of guys in the position where I can pull with them for sure. And honestly, I'm ready to pull every one of them. Uh, we're speaking with Devon, and probably he wants to go now to the lighter waist category and pull with the guys in that category. He has beautiful chance every category, I believe. In the especially in that categories, I think it will be the huge troubles for everyone to pull with Devon, huge troubles. But in my opinion, even in a super heavyweight category, he for sure one of the best, for sure, and he always can come back, and he always, he's just that level that he can pull with everyone and make the hardest match for everyone. Like, he's a very special guy. So if he wants to come back for super race category, I don't see any problems with that. So if you ask me like what the next, yeah, it will be like big jump or steps. It will be clear in the nearest question because it's also a question to organizers, not from my desire. Like I said, I can pull everyone.
So it's
Everyone in
under
this.
it's like under construction. Your next opponent
Yeah,
is like
yeah, yeah,
in
yeah.
development
So
process.
it will be settled in the nearest future. But like I said, give me all of them, or give me one by one, or give me the biggest fish. But reality is that if it will be the biggest fish, it will take the preparation, how much I want to be ready to go fight and won. Not just to go and check something, but to go and fight and won. That's the aim. And of course, it takes time. Of course, like we say, victory loves preparation.
Another super chat for you, Alex, from DB Talks. He's asking a very spicy question, I would say. Alex, when practicing with Devon, why did you not attempt to press him like you did with Morozov? That's one question. And second question, could you beat Kamil Jablonski on lefty? So you can ask
So
one by one.
about Devon, firstly, yeah. So about
Specifically
Devon,
about pressing, the question is about
yeah,
pressing.
about Devon, we both practicing and trying a lot of things. And when you're practicing, yeah, you can use your stronger points versus weaknesses of opponent. You can try the strengths of your opponent, and you even can check your weaknesses with the strengths of your opponent. So it was super nice practicing, super nice. And like I said, I believe Devon is almost number one. I don't want to say he's number two, but I want to say he's almost number one by everyone. If you guys remember his first match with Levan, it was very special and fantastic. And if we need to analyze what was happened there, like they was almost equal in the center. And after that, even Levan says that he goes to the follow-up press because it was a good idea to not lose the power on the wrist and even maybe lose the wrist, but push in the good position in the floor press by triceps, by all the body, by all the waist. And I believe also that that round takes some energy from Devon because he was trying to keep Levan on that position, which was very, very hard, very hard. And after that, Levan was over concentrated in all next rounds to take it fastly, go to the almost the pad, and after that, little bit even open the wrist in the ending position and just push. So it was actually, according to what I can say now, very good strategy. Very good strategy. When I pull with Devon, I was also wants to check everything. And guys, his wrist is amazing. His wrist is very special. I even believe that his wrist one of the best and maybe the best in the world. If we take something else, maybe he is not the strongest in the biceps, maybe not strongest in something else, but in the wrist, he's
Really
another
strong.
planet animal. And you will probably ask me, can I do floor press? For sure, for sure, guys. But if you have something that doesn't mean that on the practice you need
Yeah.
to use this. Or for example, you have some main weapon, you do this and do all the time. It doesn't make you better. You need to check everything
Yeah, yeah.
and goes not only your best shape, only not best moment, and that's it. It's a great when you pull with Devon with this library of knowledge with this perfect guy. It's a great to pull in his field, in his strongest moments, and to understand how it works because I want to learn from him. He's a great teacher actually, and he gives me a lot. I think it was one of the best lessons to pull with him, and it was a great opportunity. And I'm really proud that I have this lesson. It was honor, and I believe that gives me a lot. So it's not the key just to use something because guys, it's a practice. It's not like you want to only won by like it's not when you put the money on the table and you need to won by all the possibilities. On the practicing, you want to check everything and pull in every position and sometimes just having fun. Like you don't take cares about really about the fall position or we start from the center or not, or it was equal grip or not. It was really fun and good day and good practice. And
So,
the
Alex,
answering about flop
mhm,
press,
yeah,
yes, guys, maybe I would say that last two matches of Devon, that maybe flop press can be the weapon against him. Yeah, maybe. But guys, all of us have some strengths and weaknesses. And the best of us, which Devon is, know how avoid weaknesses and put the opponent on the not good position where he needs to go and against your strength. So that's it. That's the answer about flop press. And about Kamil Jablonski, now somebody asked about him. He's a very talented guy from Poland. He have a very specific style. He goes in the flop press. It's his favorite style. Yeah. His last match was with Tobias. It was most equal match. He won, and it shows that people really need to take care about this style, because sometimes I believe that our masters can be not so ready to the flop press. We don't have too much guys who pull only flop press. It's Jerry, Kamil, and I don't really think that too much guys like pull only. Yeah.
So only, like, you say only? Yeah.
Like I think that now we start to train. Like I remember we was discussing with Engin, did it possible that Levan will be for pressing in the match? And I said that I believe that he will, and he showed in the first round. I also do the flop press against Artem because it's guys, it's just effective. So sometimes it's just one more option which you can use, and now I believe a little bit more guys from the top start training flop press and start training something against flop press. About Kamil, he's now in a good position in the ranking. I believe I want to watch more matches with him. Maybe with Vitaly. I hear that he also want to pull with him. Maybe with somebody Matyushenko or Muratov to see different styles. I think it will be interesting. But also we have a lot of guys, a lot of strong guys, and there will be a lot of good matches. And I believe in the future, every one of us will pull everyone. So for sure, like all matches are possible in the future, for sure.
Great possibility to pull at East vs West and KOTT. It's like you said, Alex, huge opportunities and possibilities to everybody pull everyone in time, step by step, one by one.
And actually, thanks to guys like Engin, we have a lot of events, because previously we have 1 or 2 events in a year, and now we have so much bigger number.
We have like 14 matches in one event we had last time, right?
Exactly. And so much in how much events we have. So this, like, I believe this wave will be bigger and bigger, and we will have more events, more matches, and our message will be even bigger, even greater.
And there was the thing I wanted to say about when we were talking about something against flop press. I just wanted to remind the viewers, we have seen Hermes executing great technique against flop press, and we also seen Matyushenko against Kamil. So in order to beat those good flop pressers, you have to be good at what these Hermes and Matyushenko has done there, and it's not easy. Definitely not. You need to be specifically prepared for flop pressers. That's what I believe.
You know what I want to add? Sometimes before, like, all of us use maybe like pure triceps or something that looks like triceps and hook and top roll, and different kinds of them. And after that, Michael add to this King's Move, which was the troubles for most of guys to deal with that. And after that, guys was needed to learn how to deal with King's Move, how to defeat your opponent if he doing King's Move. After that, we got flop press. Jerry was probably one of the first guys who was dealing with this perfectly, and he was pushing his opponents to learn how to deal with that. Now we have arm wrestling growing so highly. We have a lot of different styles. We have a lot of trainings, guys training all the time and create something new. They working about defense positions. They working about offense positions. They learning what movements is more effective, like what to do in the specific situation of the start of the defense. like they work on endurance. Now, really, like we have arm wrestling science that we trying to understand everything, what is important, like how to build the training plan, how to build the strategy of your preparation, how to choose your technique, how to find your best move, how to find your talent and to develop that talent to become better and just not become stronger. But for sure, you need to get strong. It's the first rule of arm wrestling. But also, you need to get smart and you need to get endurable, and you need to know how to use everything you have and use in the best possible way. And exactly this probably makes you better. It's when you're asking yourself how to become better and find the answer.
Yeah, I totally agree on that one, Alex. There are so many questions. Um, they ask you, Deeps is very active in the chat. Also, other guys. Your experience, like, but not like full in details because I'm sure you have already talked about it. Against Morozov when you had like just like you talked about Georgi match. You can analyze also your first ever East versus West match against Artyom Morozov.
So I want to say that that match was very special for me, and probably you also guys saw that I was happy after the match. Why? Yeah,
You
because
were really happy. I was like, he
one
lost,
friend
but
of mine
yeah,
asked me like, how you feel after your victory versus Georgie. My answer was, actually I feel the same way after the match with Artem, the same after the Georgie. And he says, really? Because first you lose, second you won. And I said, I'm the same human being, the same goals, the same passion, the same heart, the same will. And the reality that you don't lose, honestly. You take the lesson. If you know that it makes you better, so you just coming closer to your goals. So you know and you believe that you will be work harder, and actually you now had the answers how exactly to work, what
yeah,
exactly to do, and how to make yourself better. So it's great you like take this opportunity and take this challenge with the smile on the face. With Morozov, it was great match, and like my goals, a couple of you guys already know that my goals was to go with him in the hook for special, not to try and from the start position go to top row,
so
because
many people were
uh,
surprised when you hooked. Yeah,
many people say that there is no chance, and if he just go hook, it will be like no chances, one-sided, and he just take the risk and the one and everything. And that's actually motivates me a lot. And Artem is so endurable. Artem is so talented. Alan, Artem is so available to transform to different position during the match and finding where he needs to go and how to keep it safe, how to avoid some dangerous position which can be dangerous for him during the match. So it's great. It's great, and the match was awesome. Like I
it
can
was
tell
Game
you
of
a lot,
Thrones.
guys,
You
but
know,
you
it was
watched
Game
it,
of
and
Thrones.
yeah, we started from the hook. Start from the hook. I was starting from the offense. He was in the defense. I was trying to pump at him a little bit, but he's so endurable. After that, I'm going to the triceps, but get fall. After that, we have the restart. He won the start. He takes my hand to his winning side, and he was wants to won with me in the hook, and I was want to keep him. And I know that probably I know I was thinking if I have enough endurance to keep him, if I have it. And I was keeping him, and after that goes back, and one more time go to the triceps in the final position. And after first round, we already was exhausted, he and me, I believe. It was fantastic. After that, it was like a plain chess game when we
Yeah,
try to understand who will be go to the top roll or who will be go to the hook or maybe to the triceps. In the second round, he was amazing because I was thinking that okay, and I will hold him in a hook. Yeah. In the first round, he was thinking, okay, he will hold me in a hook. I will be going exhausted. I will go down. He will won. It was not work, and probably he was surprised by that. In the
yeah.
second round, I do the same already, and I was surprised that he was transferred to the triceps, go by his all body weight to the triceps he wants. So already we see something new. After that, I was remembered that I was trying to go by side, even without wrist, and the answer was flop press. So I was going to the flop press. He was also, I think, not ready in that moment. And it was a lot of time we convert something and we're trying to understand and to
What the
predict what will
opponent
be.
is trying to do so
Yes,
that I will
yes,
counter it,
yes,
and then it was
yeah,
really
yeah, yeah.
risky. Yeah.
And that's why in the end of the match I was happy because I was understand that what I did in the home, my homework actually helps me a lot, and I improved in something, and I see that even in something which everyone so thinking it was my weaknesses, I can improve
You
until
proved
that
you
level
proved
to make
yourself a
it
lot.
my one of the main weapons. Yeah, and we need to take the reality of preparation. Sometimes you have a good plan, everything, but you can get sick during the preparation. Something can happen. You can sleep not good. For example, Artem before his match with Georgie get some issues and troubles with the stomach. He was not able to eat good, prepare himself good, but he goes and fight.
Yeah.
The same story was with Georgie with his leg, but he goes and fight. I remember that John has COVID before the match with Kadir Gali probably, and he goes and fight. And the reality that I was also the guy who was able to get COVID before my match with Artem, so it was also get
Ah,
some
you had
impact on.
COVID before your match?
Yeah, yeah. I never told it before, but I
Oh.
even post Corona beer and paper that I had
Ah, you
COVID
post
after.
Corona beer just to give a
Yeah,
hint.
yeah, because I want to try to get it funny because I remember I go feel something and I think not so good. It's not like you just get ill, and I go to the doctor to be sure because I want to be in a perfect shape. And she make the test and say, you get a COVID. I said, damn, I'll check one more time. I don't want to make it. I don't want to have COVID. She say, oh, sorry, but you have it. And I asked what to do because I said I want to come in my best shape, and how is possible way to go through fastly. She said just need to take time, like 10 days of nothing. I was doing what she tells, but I feel it's not works perfectly because even do something small, maybe I feel better than do nothing. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
for sure it has impacts of your breathing, of your endurance, and actually even your top shape. But you know don't find the excuses everyone says that this is a part of the game. Like I said, all of guys have some issues before the match, and you just need to also manage to work with this is
yeah.
okay. Yeah,
It's part of
so
the
if
preparation.
you can keep fighting. That's it. It's your decision. You need to take it. And for me, I take decision to go and fight, and I was happy that I going to fight. So after the match with Artem, I was really happy about the result. It's I don't won that match, but that match makes me better, makes better message for myself, and give me the answer what to do to be better in future. That's why it was smile on my face.
Yeah, exactly. So one more super chat from Enlarged Pronator. So this is $5 super chat. This time he has committed second super chat. Does Alex plan on getting bigger or stay the same weight as he climbs the super heavyweight rankings? So what's on your
Yeah.
mind? Are
So
you
short answer, the best option is to get stronger and not to lose the um, not to lose your fast start. So you need to be fast and endurable.
Mhm.
And yeah, I like naturally I'm a big, and when I work more, I become bigger. And for sure, I will be bigger for the match for the special guy which I want to pull. And the main aim it's not just to be bigger because it's not a problem for me. When I train hard and eat good, I always become bigger. But my goal is to be stronger. And now I'm stronger, and I see what to do. And in the future, I will be even more stronger. And with this future strength, also will be goal in one line with endurance and a good technique and a good start.
Nice. There you go. Another answer to the question. Let's see. So I will remind you, we are like in 45 minutes of live,
So,
Alex.
okay, let's do 10 minutes more from this moment and it will be great.
10 minutes more, and then guys, so we will be like 10 more minutes and we will wrap this up. Um, so I will read the question, but I had also my question in my head as you were talking. Nobody knows this, but during Morozov versus Rivas match on right arm, there was Gennady in Rivas's corner, and I was obviously hearing all the Georgian shouting and Georgian cheering words and everything. Once the match was done, Gennady approached to the Georgian group where they were on in the spectating part of the auditorium, and he was like, for me, it meant a lot coming from Gennady because Gennady is so versatile and so experienced arm wrestler. He was saying he has never seen arm wrestler. He was talking about Morozov. He has never seen arm wrestler to be that much confusing during the setup. He was saying that when Revaz and Alex was preparing during the setup right before the go, obviously Gennady was behind Revaz and he was looking, trying to see, hey, he's doing this, do that, do this, so those type of things. Obviously, he was Revaz's corner man, and he said, I have never seen guys so confusing during the setup. And coming from Gennady, I was right next to him when he said it. It like I really remembered it. So when you were talking about your experience versus Morozov, I wanted to ask you this: like, did you feel the this like almost same way when like you were having set up against Morozov? Were you trying to, obviously, you as you have set up, you are trying to guess the best way what your opponent is trying to pull? Was
For
it also
sure, for
confusing?
sure. It was play of guessing and predicting. It was play of guessing
Yeah,
and
that's what
predicting
I
for sure,
thought.
guys. And
Yeah.
like I said, that was during the matches on the setup, yes. But during the matches, he was like transformed from like that position to the best position so fastly and so smartly and so best way possible. And also he was avoiding it. So if he feel that you go somewhere very hard and very strong, he avoid that position, like to not go loose, but to make you work harder and try to manage with this. But also I need to add something, like some very short summary. It was amazing match, and I'm with smile on the face. Why? Also because I want to come back, and I for sure in my future win. Like, I know it will be not easy. I know he becomes better, but I becomes even more better, and that's the
There
aim.
you go.
That's the goal. That's the goal. When you're on the hunting season, you feel you feel like this, like a tiger. You want to catch your aim. You want to catch your prey.
Your
So
prey, right? Yeah.
for sure, I will back there. Then the spot number one, and now I'm number three in the rankings on the left. But guys who are up from me have the same goals. Guys who are a couple under also have the same goals, and we will be fighting for that. We will be
We'll
fighting
be
for sure.
climbing. Yeah.
For sure, we will be fighting for that. Honestly, my aim is to be number one, left and right. So nothing changes, and I have some guys who believe in me, and really some guy which have my huge respect, and he also called my name the biggest hope, and I take it
You're talking
responsible.
about
I
Devon,
take it
right? Yeah, he said.
responsible. I wanna, it means me a lot, and I really ready for the hard work to make it true. To make it true, I'm really serious
Nice.
now, and yeah, I will be working like never before.
Great to hear. Alex, I read a couple comments. Meanwhile, you were sharing your experience. There are, you can like do one by one. Are you like your chance? How would you see your match versus Hermes potentially in future? And also there was your match versus Denis. I think there was also one question there. So like,
Yeah, this is a great question. We have two guys who now top, and they will be pull in the nearest future. So we'll see who will be the winner of this. And honestly, guys, I need to tell you, yeah, I'm pretty confident about the match because, uh, you know, I pull with Hermes. Even we have a beautiful practice. He helps me, I help him, and it will be tough match for sure because Hermes
Was it
one of the
on, sorry, was it on both arms you practiced?
yeah,
Just like
for
with
sure.
them, right? Yeah.
Yes, yeah. It was a during super match. We don't make it published because it was concentration on the trainings, and we help each other to become better. That's it. This was necessary there, and it was great. Well, for sure, repeat it. And what I want to say, Hermes is one of the greatest, one of the strongest, one of the smartest, and yeah, I want to pull with him, and I put like realistically my chances in a good position because sometimes you know what to do exactly, yeah, and you know
And you
how
have
to deal
already
with
pulled, so you
some
have
strengths
experience
of your
against him.
opponent.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You,
so
and
you
it
have
also helps.
experience, you know how to work with that hand, and you know what to do. It's not in me that makes it easily, no, not at all, but you know what to do. When you know what to do, you just do it, yeah,
Same
and you
goes for
just
him.
get
Hermes
great
knows
and better.
also what to do because you guys pulled. He knows what to expect, just like you know what
For
to expect.
sure, yeah, for sure, for sure. He knows, and I like that he is also a versatile guy. He is not only about the wrist. He's can go outside. He's a smart guy. He's a good friend of mine, and our match will be amazing, I believe. And yes, like I said before, with all the respect for the guys who in the front of me, I'm ready to pull every one of them. I don't like even if somebody asked me, "Do you ready to pull in the nearest future one of these guys?" I said, "Yeah." Like for somebody, yeah, for somebody who are very special, you need more time. But during this time, you want to challenge yourself. It's not like you are going away from and sitting at home or in some special dark place and don't show everything, because also you need table practice, and the best table practice is a real match practice. That's why it's great to pull somebody during the preparation, I believe. And yeah, everyone are ready to pull.
Yeah. There's one question from Superboy. You have pulled Devon recently, obviously, when Devon is at his best. And you have pulled Denis once, I believe it was after pull at East versus West, he's talking about,
Yeah.
when Denis was not his best. But still, the question is like, judging by from your experience, he's asking Prime Denis versus Prime Devon right arm. Who would be stronger, he thinks? Like, when you feel the arm, who would be stronger?
So, guys, firstly, we need to remember that I believe Prime Dennis was in the past matches when he was in the real prime, because now he's more experienced, he's very good, but I'm not sure he's on the best conditions or no. When we pull, I think he was out of this his shape. It was nice to pull because it's also cool when you are not like in a top level shape, but you want to pull and check how it is. Yeah,
Yeah,
and
for sure.
then it is also a very special guy. But uh, if I need to compare that day and even plus 20% to Dennis from that day, I will still put Devon like a favorite of what Devon version, which I pulled a couple of days ago. Devon version, which is actually after his super match with Levan, and Devon now in his for sure best shape. Like I said before, I really believe that Devon now is complete, perfect arm wrestler, and his wrist is for sure, I would say, and maybe some guys don't believe me, but one of the best, maybe is the best. And he actually understands arm wrestling the better than everyone else. He understands the meaning of the movements, the process, how to train that best power in the needed position. He understands it perfectly. And for me, Dennis is a great, strong athlete, one of the strongest human beings, if we say about arm wrestling. Yeah, but Devon is a just perfect arm wrestler, and I think he's stronger. If in his current best shape, if I
Mhm.
need even to, thinking about, we still need to remember that it's not Dennis' top shape to compare, so it will be not the best predictions. But I would say that I believe Devon is stronger.
that leads me to the before we are almost like finishing. Lastly, about Dennis to finish this up. Uh, you said that Dennis is obviously not in his best shape, in your opinion, like as his peak prime, strongest shape. If he manages to win against Hermes, if he manages win, uh, where would you put Dennis, like not in rankings, but like in the chances wise against top guys? Like when
No, it's
Hermes is
easy to
number three
answer. I
right
will put
now,
him on the spot number three. It's easy.
yeah,
Like if he won, he take the spot number three. That's it. That's it. Yeah.
and
And
would you like to pull him
it
then?
means
Let's
if
say.
he will win, it means that he improve his deserve and he will be get a spot number three. And it means that he's even more interested in aim, even more interested in prey for somebody. I'm for sure wants to pull with Dennis if he won, for sure. Yeah. Even if he will not won, I still want to pull with him because he's also special guy. He's now very experienced and he still have this mm, special genetics and like body types which give him very cool possibilities in arm wrestling. Yeah. And now uh he is even more known how to use it, how to use what nature gives to him. So yeah.
So for to wrap this up, guys, now we are about to finish this. I will give Alex. Please don't super chat because we may miss it. I mean, we are obviously appreciating your super chats all the time. I would give Alex the chance to finalize the biggest question, which would be like his future match. He said that it's ongoing, the process. It's not sealed yet, and it's within talks. But I would ask Alex. I would ask you like this. So we have, which is already confirmed, Jerry versus Vitali will be in July, and Hermes versus Denis is already in June at KOTT. So we have Devon is out of the game right now. It seems like because he's going different weight classes,
He
and I'm
goes to
happy
the
for it because
lighter weight. Yeah.
he
He's
he
not
has to
out of the
pull.
game. He's
Yeah,
just going to the
yeah.
lighter weight.
I
He's
mean,
not
good
out
that
of
you
the game.
corrected. Yeah, because I'm happy for Devon because I want him to also pull like 115. It's been a while. So Devon is out of super heavyweights right now. So Levan is the top guy, and he said he would like to pull winner between Denis and Hermes. So let's say if obviously he picks the winner to pull, like you said, even if a guy loses in that match, you would still would like to pull. You said you would still would like to pull anybody above the rankings. Who is Jerry is also there. So I would ask you like this. Let's say you have to pick from the either loser of
Sorry that I cut your word, but I need to add something.
yes,
Don't take it
okay,
like my rules, but I need to remember, like, to remind somebody uh, who is the strongest now. That Devon from the stage says three times, "Pick Alex, pick Alex." So because you're already pulled with Hermes, he's a great, yeah, he gives you the tough match. You already know how Dennis can be. He can improve, but also you see how Devon deal with him. Maybe it's a time to listen what Devon says. Maybe it's a time. He already
yeah,
repeated a couple of times. Yeah, he already repeated. And like I said, I take it very seriously.
yeah.
It will be not just something usual, but will be something very special. And for sure, I know and understand why Levan wants to pull somebody of the winner of the match, Hermes
You
and
you know
Denis.
who he aims. Yes, yes, yes.
I know why. I know why he chose this. When he chose the guys, he was on the stage in 5 meters on me, and I was watching his eyes. And actually, I was shaking his hand before, and after I was asking what's wrong with your wrist, and he gives me the answer. It will be out of this video, but he remember what was his answer about his wrist, and his answer on my question, Levan, what is wrong with your wrist? Like, He
Uh-huh.
knows, he knows how it can be. And Levan is number one. Levan is number one. He's the biggest aim. He's the biggest goal. Everything is just steps. It's also goals. It's a big, I don't know. It's a climbs. It's also mountains. But he's the biggest mountain. So, what the biggest goal? The biggest goal is Levan. And when you say something about you asking probably about Denis or Hermes or somebody else, so yeah, everyone is interested. We have a lot of possibilities of good matches, but what is the main goal? Levan is the main goal.
Yeah. So to wrap this up, guys, we have heard Alex's future plans and possibly next opponents from the rankings. It all depends on the match results, I believe, from
Yeah.
Hermes versus Denis and also from Jerry versus Vitali. But we don't know. We don't know what future holds for Alex.
Also, it's about organizers and also
Yeah.
guys who watching. It's about you. If you want, if you want some match, just
To
write
happen.
that. Write
Mhm.
this in the comments. Write this on the East versus West comments that you want this match. You want to watch this because we doing you this for you guys. Yeah, we can pull with everyone like somewhere and don't show it, but it's we prepare our best shape. We love these possibilities. It's thanks to you guys because you are watching this, because you love this, because you support us, and thank you so much for this support. Thank you everyone who watching our wrestling. Thank you everyone who buying the pay-per-view. Guys, by this you are doing our wrestling helps to do and get greater. So thanks to every one of you. Thanks to everyone who watching, enjoying, become a fan and trying and pull. Every one of you helps to make our wrestling greater.
There you go. So we will wrap this up on that high note. Right now, I will also thank you, Alex, for making this live stream possible. So people are really, really keen to hear from you. They would love to see your updates. And I will also say, Alex already mentioned in the chat in this live stream before that he's staying in Canada for a while and good content with him and. Devon is coming, so guys, stay tuned for that and stay tuned for good videos, trainings, and all the good stuff. I would like to finish with that one. Thank you,
Thank
guys. Thank
you.
you, Alex.
Thank you. Be healthy, be strong, and love our wrestling. Thank you,
There you
guys.
go. Take care, guys.